Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ventura has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory and reined in, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Duffy, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to third. Fielded by Escobar. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Kyle Schwarber gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Top of the first just underway here at Angel Stadium. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Starling Marte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Coming to the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And now the runner's trying for third. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high, and the tag's going to come too late. He's up to third now with nobody out. Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Batting fourth.
Carlos Santana will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Tap foul at home plate. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping in, C.J. Cron, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Chris Davis stands in for the first time.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Ventura sets. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
0-2, here it comes. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Hanley Ramirez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman.
So stepping in, Joe Pennant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Shane Victorino will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Oh, look at this. He goes to first. He's out.
Whew, no problem.
Avisail Garcia will get his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Yunel Escobar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Cruz makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jake Marisnick steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ventura into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ben Revere is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman number 3.
Matt Duffy stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Sean Rodriguez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Rodriguez is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder number 6.
Starling Marte will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a changeup by him, so not so sure he's going to see one this at-bat.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. VR takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ventura's ready. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. One away. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. To 2-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 2.
Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Dribbled to the right side. Santana scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Bautista is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman. Jose
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Marisnik has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number
Carlos
41.
Santana stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. On the ground to third. To his left, Duffy. On to first, and there are 2 down. C.J. Cron stands in.
Designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Shot towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Avisail Garcia steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On the ground near home. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Hanley Ramirez, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting,
Joe Panic stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ventura gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jake Marisnick comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yunel Escobar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Scorched to third. Duffy comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. VR has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Into the box, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Swing and a shot to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ben Revere makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away. Matt Duffy will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Bautista in foul ground. And the inning is over. Asdrubal Cabrera will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
The shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. Jose Bautista will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Revere is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Carlos Santana will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Chris Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Rodriguez on the grass. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jonathan Villar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Santana has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Fought off at the plate and will do it again. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
C.J. Cron steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Cruz is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Number 18.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And here's the versatile outfielder Shane Victorino. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Avisail Garcia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in, Yunel Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Vic
Black will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be
number 50, Vic Black.
high in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz has a read on it, 2 gone. Sean Rodriguez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Luis Valbuena will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Hit to first. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Joe Panic, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Tyler Lyons will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. High and deep to right. Victorino racing back at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Jake Marisnick ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Liner towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Duffy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Joe Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
His numbers against right-handed pitching haven't been pretty so far this year.
In there, strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. just hung in there on that one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jose Bautista will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slow little grounder left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, the left side not really his strength when it comes to contact. Not sure I like this matchup.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And the count will be full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. C.J. Cron will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Jay Bruce will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hennick is there for it. And that retires the side. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Santana is up with it on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Nelson Cruz will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Escobar is there. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but Aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits.
Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Number 6.
Starling Marte is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Digging in as Drupal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is line to left. Judd is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Jose Bautista gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. That misses 2-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Alcantara moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tribe, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
Marte going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, Tulowitzki heading for third. And Tulowitzki will make it to third with a triple. Will Myers will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
That evens it up 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Yasmani Tomas gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Lifted in the air out towards left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number one. Carlos Santana will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one. Turned on down the line. Myers has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Brandon Moss into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Aaron Judd strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Aaron Judd.
And this one runs up high, ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Ground ball left side. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Arismendi Alcantara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now. Greg Bird will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play, with the average down in the 230s. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Shane Victorino leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Tomas has room in foul territory, and he can't rein it in. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is taken by Victorino to even the count at 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Victorino as he's set down for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Valbuena. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Yunel Escobar takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Look out, 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Starling Marte will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they fooled him with the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Carlos Corporan digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher Carlos Corporan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Billy Hamilton will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
And it was a nice at-bat too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Hit to third. Oh, and trouble here for Escobar. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Josh Harrison will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Josh Harrison.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Escobar has it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Troy Tulowitzki digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
belted high in the air out to left. Victorino racing back at the track. The wall. Gone!
First baseman, number 4.
A 3-run dinger for Troy Tulowitzki. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 24.
Yasmani Tomas is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air now out to left field. Victorino has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Asdrubal Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Judd, 1 down. Jose Bautista is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Again to first, but he's back in safely. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he's set down on strikes. 2 away. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Aaron Judd is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
To short, hit hard. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Arismendi Alcantara is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Into the box, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brandon Moss heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 2-0 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter.
So one gone in the inning for Shane Victorino. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Judd moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, Luis Valbuena. He drew a walk his first time up.
Valbuena.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Alcantara has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Carlos Corporan comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Carlos Corporan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Billy Hamilton strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Santana. And on one pitch, he's retired. Josh Harrison will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Josh Harrison.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Yunel Escobar makes his way to the box to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Third baseman, Yunel
First pitch
Escobar.
of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Starling Marte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. As Dribble Cabrera will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Jose Bautista will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Troy Tulowitzki gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
First baseman, number 4, Will Myers.
A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. His second of the game as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Victorino racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Yusmani Tomas will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Aaron Judd will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Arismendi Alcantara will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
That's in there. Base hit. Victorino gets it in, so that holds the runner at third base. Greg Bird will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Marte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. 1 run scores. Carlos Corcoran will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Billy Hamilton ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. On the ground up the middle to Cabrera for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Jay Bruce will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Brandon Moss will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Shane Victorino will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Luis Valbuena gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Myers calls for it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Josh Harrison steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Zach McAllister will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Troy Tulowitzki comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Well, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt. He's getting good pitches to hit and then just letting it rip.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Will Myers steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Escobar is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Yasmani Tomas digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third base line. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yunel Escobar comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Alcantara is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels,
Starling Marte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Shot to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Darnell Sweeney will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. In now, Jose Bautista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Alcantara is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Aaron Judd digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
For the Tribe, left fielder, Aaron Judd.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Arismendi Alcantara. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Greg Bird will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Bird.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Victorino comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Standing in, Carlos Corcoran. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard liner toward short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jay Bruce stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Carlos Santana stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting,
Brandon Moss steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton coasts under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The big bet tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Troy Tulowitzki. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
the final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 8 runs.